Hi, Professor. It's Dan Reisman. I wanted to provide more details for questions 7 and 8. I forgot to include some drawings. So number 7, given a plane with the slope of x is 1 and the slope of y is 2, find the slope in the direction when x both increases by 2 and y increases by 3. Now, I cut out this. Literally, it's the same size as what we saw in the question itself. And I enlarged it to make sure you can see a little bit better. If I place it here, it's going to look like something like this. The key on this really is making some right triangles. And you can see there'll be a right triangle. If you look closely, there'll be a right triangle from here to here. And when you do that, you get a right triangle. The delta x would be a value of 2. And the delta delta zx will be a value of 2. And the reason that's the case is because delta zx is equal to delta x times the slope of x, and both are given. Delta x is 2, and then you times out by the slope of x, which is 1, you get 2. And then you can do the guy over here, you'll do another right triangle back here, boom, boom, and you'll figure that out, and you would get delta y is a value of 3, and delta zy is going to be a value of 6, for the same reasons they give us both. Delta zy is equal to delta y times the slope of y, and both are given, and it's going to be a value of 6. The most important thing is the slope is rise over run, and when you get rise over run, the rise is going to be 8. Why is it 8? Because you have the piece coming from here, basically this piece right here, and which is a value of 2, and you have this piece right here, which is a value of 6. Together that would give you 8. The rise is 8. Now, the interesting thing is the run. What I did is I made another right triangle. I drew it for you there. Delta x is 2, delta y is 3, and Pythagorean theorem would give you a radical 13. So the slope is going to be a value of 8 over radical 13. That's for question 7. For question 8, we have the same thing, but now we have coordinates. We have 0, 0, 5 for A, which is going to be right about here. We have a value for here would be 0, 3, 11, and we have 2, 0, 7. We want to figure out this point up here. Well, what we have is we have a lot of things that were given to us pretty nicely from the other question. Since delta x is going to be 2, the x coordinate for point B is going to be 2, because it'd be 0 plus 2, which is 2. Because delta y is 3, the y coordinate for point B is going to be 3. And it's important to note that delta zx is 2 and delta zy is 6. So guess what? This guy up here is going to be a change of 8. So here it was 0, 0, 5. Here it's going to be a value of, you're going to do that the z coordinate would be 5 plus a value of 8, making that 13. So this coordinate right here would be a value of 2, 3, 13. Thank you, Professor, and I'll speak with you soon. Take care.